Well, I mean, we're only a couple of days into getting warm weather, and I'm already missing the winter time. Just the oppressive heat, all the pollen, goodness. So, I wanted to do a recipe today that kind of brought us back to that cool state of mind. So, what I'm going to show you is a molasses sandwich cookie with coffee cream in the center. So, something to cool you down and keep you awake to make it through just all these oppressive heat days that are coming in the future. So, let me know what you think in the comments. As always, I appreciate you watching, and I'll see you again next time.
All right, ingredients are on the board, so let's get it rocking and rolling. Now, the first thing you're going to do is you're going to go ahead and get the dry ingredients listed here, put them in a medium-sized bowl, and go ahead and whisk them to mix. Now, there's no specific measurement. You just want a good, firm mixture. Now, in a separate bowl, go ahead and take the ingredients listed here, mix them together until they are smooth. Now, you can do this by hand like I did, or if you want to, you can use an electric mixer, whichever one works. Once that mixture is nice and smooth, you're going to go ahead and whisk in your egg and make sure that is just combined. You don't want to overdo it, but at the same time, you don't want big chunks of yolk sitting there. Now, once that's nice and smooth, you'll go ahead and add your dry ingredients and mix it with a wooden spoon until it's just combined. You don't want to over mix it because that's going to make your cookies tough when they bake. So, just enough. After it's mixed, cover it and chill it for 20 minutes. And while that's chilling, you can work on your filling. Definitely didn't mean to make that rhyme, but I will take it anyway. So, here's your filling. Now, this is pretty simple. All you're going to do is take your butter and your chocolate and put them into a medium bowl. Next, you're going to take that heavy cream that you have, put it into a small pot or saucier, and go ahead and get that until it's just boiling. Keep your eye on it because you definitely do not want to scald this cream or the entire filling is going to be ruined. Once you have that boiling point, go ahead and remove it from your heat, stir in your coffee, vanilla, and your salt, and make sure everything is nice and even. There may be some leftover grounds that you can see. That's perfectly fine. It's perfectly normal, and those will get beaten in a later step. Once everything is mixed, go ahead and pour it over your chocolate and go ahead and mix that all in together until you have a nice ganache. And you're going to cover that and chill it for another 20 minutes. Now, once you have your filling chilling, you can go ahead and start working on your dough. Go ahead and quarter it up and using a tablespoon, measure out the dough and go ahead and roll them into balls and roll them through your sugar. Now, you're going to want to put these about an inch apart because they will spread as they bake. Now, speaking of baking, you're going to go ahead and bake them 10 at a time for 5 to 7 minutes at 350. Now, what you're looking for with these cookies is the top is going to be cracked and a little bit soft, and your edges are going to be firm. These cookies are going to end up being chewy, so you don't want to over bake them. There's going to be that temptation. Fight it. Now, once the cookies are done, you're going to go ahead and put them on a baking rack and go ahead and let them fully cool. As they cool, you can finish up your filling. You're going to beat your ganache until it's paler and stiff peaks begin to form. And again, as you see, all that loose coffee, it gets beat in right here and it all dissolves. So you don't want a whole bunch of loose coffee, but a little bit is okay. Now for this recipe, I only used about a tablespoonful of filling per sandwich, but I had some left over, so you can do a table and a half, 2 tablespoons if you want to get spicy. But at the end of it, it should look nice and even like this. Now you may be wondering, hey, you said 8 ounces of chocolate, but we only use 6. What's the other 2 for? Well, I'll tell you right now, you can melt that chocolate down and use it for decoration like I did here, or you can just have yourself a pre-sandwich snack. So, after all that, enjoy it. I sure did, and I'll see you again next time.